Have you ever heard about Isabelle Marant, a French designer who has Bohemian chic style? In 2015, she marketed a dress called as Viola dress. But what is the special thing about this dress? This dress resembles to the mixtape of Santa Maria in Oaxaca, Mexico, and it is identical. This case brought to the attention to the mixed community and accused her copying a Nuril old fashion that was for them a symbol for their identity, and it went viral on all over social medias. Last month, Folk was accused of cultural appropriation for a shoot showing Kendall Jenner with an afro. Ladies and gentlemen, across this fashion industry, many top designers have faced accusations of cultural appropriation. Why? Because they believe it's one way to appreciate the cultures. But there is a fine line between appreciation and appropriation. What we believe that is appropriational is wrong. Why? Because it is selfish and exploitating. They use and steal the others' cultures and forgetting a personal profit from it, without acknowledging the cultures and did not give the credit to the originated cultures. Besides, it leads to the oppressions stereotypes races of the non-dominant cultures. So, ladies and gentlemen, we tend to believe that we are living in a world where being white is more powerful than being a black or brown people. So it wouldn't be cultural appropriational, because the cultural appropriational implies that a more powerful culture is using another less powerful cultures. So the question is, what about people of colors wearing a clothes designed by white people? When it's happened, the reaction will be like this. It's funny how you don't criticize a woman of colors for straightening their hair. When I look at this situation, it hits me like a hammer. It's funny sometimes it's easier to understand and see people through somebody else. So, my dear listeners, taking part of another culture without understanding what it truly means can be so harmful, not only for those whose cultures you are using, but also to those with whom you share it. So I have resumed several ways to explore and taking part in a cultures without doing a cultural appropriation. First, examine your own cultures. Through self-reflection, you will be better able to understand differences and determine what is important in a cultures across the world. If you realize the specific aspect of your background cultural is centered to your identity, so it would offend you if someone were to use it and without understanding what it really means. Consider the people all over the world in cultures other than my own it may feel exactly the same way. Think about that. Would I offend someone where an important religious symbol from my cultures without understanding what it truly means. The next, considering the context of the cultures. What does a certain symbol means to the particular cultures? A particular cultures. To the particular cultures. Particular cultures. When and where is it appropriate to use it? And understanding what they mean is so important. So if you have an interest in person's life, more likely they will be happy and share with you the things that matter to them. Think about, I just taking a part of someone's cultures for using to my benefits without knowing the significance behind it? The most important thing is understanding and appreciation. The most important thing is understanding and appreciation of cultures. The last, share your own cultures. Share your own cultures. The last, share your own cultures. The most important thing at exchange culture is that exchange is a mutual. So through appreciational and exchange, you are able to share things about yourself and learn things about someone else, and partake in a mutual understanding one another's background cultures. So think about, am I equally interested in sharing my own food, own language, traditions, customs? The chances are this person is as excited to learn about my cultures as I am about theirs. What an incredible exchange cultures and appreciational. So ladies and gentlemen, so in this our diversity, are we erasing the cultures that we make diverse? For what we look at the proportional cultural demonstrations, the unequal playing field that still exists between the historical privilege and historical oppressed group of the people in the name of sharing of elements culture. So we can see the erasure of cultures in the process of people losing their humanity. When it's happened, one of the best ways to understand and appreciate the cultures is by listening to those who are part of the fabric of the society. Listen to their stories, understand their maintenance of behind aspect of the culture that you are interested in. Use the understanding to broaden your worldview. That's the end of my speech. I'm Fahdia from Senior High School of Global Madani. Thank you for your unwavering attention. Have a nice day.